you do some work now empowering quiet leaders. So what are key tips that you would give to introverts who want to enhance their visibility and impact? Because obviously you've been in some very high profile roles, or even if you were more behind the scenes, you were interacting with very high profile people. So you've seen a lot of people in action. Maybe some of them were introverts and they still managed to get to the top in these areas. So yeah, what advice would you have for people given what you've seen?
So at the top of this conversation, you mentioned that I have an evening standard masterclass coming, and I do now. If you were to go to the website that's promoting or advertising the event, I have a video, kind of like a promo video, and I provide. I actually can't remember the number. I think it's like 8 tips, but definitely one of them is about leveraging your strengths. So I always try to help those who identify as introverts, to be very aware of their strengths. We excel in, careful analysis, deep thinking, these one-to-one interactions. And it's about helping them to understand how to use those skills to their advantage. So, for example, in the roles I do, I encourage a lot of senior leaders to write thoughtful leadership pieces, and also, letting them know that they do excel in perhaps smaller group settings to, offer insightful solutions to complex problems, because there is so much that they have to carry in that position. The attention will always be on them, whether they try to hide in a corner or not. I always often tell people, you have a personal brand, whether you think you do or you don't. Just simply Google yourself, and that way you'll be able to find out how the world perceives you, and also, what information is out there about you. So there's that. And also, I think the final one is about practicing strategic visibility. What do I mean by that? So you don't have to be the loudest voice in the meeting, right? For me, meetings start way before the start time and they end beyond the finish time. So I may reach out to the chair beforehand after seeing the agenda to say, do you know what, I'd like to raise a point on this particular agenda point. And it is so empowering to be invited to give a point rather than having to put your hand up or whatever to be selected. So that's something that I often encourage. Prepare your thoughts in advance, look for opportune moments to contribute meaningfully. Don't just use words for the sake of them.